My flatmate is sleeping with a young boy. I just want to clarify super quick, just because that's an insane title. The young boy in question is 18 years old. Young boy is an 18-year-old. I think they're just saying young in comparison. Anyways, moving on, I'm gonna read the story. I'm a 24-year-old woman, and I live with a friend. She's a 27-year-old woman. She's always been a person I respect and trust, and I considered her one of my best friends. 2 to 3 months ago, we went to an event together. I had to attend a college class, so I had to leave early. In my absence, she met a guy there. Later that day, she told me about this guy and how they agreed to meet again. I didn't think anything weird. He just seemed like a normal guy. Fast forward a week, and she comes to our flat with this guy. It's apparent to me at first sight that he's really young. They just hang out, and later the guy leaves. When he left, I asked my flatmate, "How old is he?" And she responds, 18. Can you believe it? He doesn't look his age at all. I'm confused about that statement. He's clearly a young guy. And I said to her, he even talks like a teenager, but she refused to acknowledge it. It was weird, but they weren't hooking up, and they're only friends, so I didn't say anything else. 1 week later, she asks me if it would be wrong for her, a 27-year-old woman, to hook up with an 18-year-old boy. I responded to her in a joking manner because I didn't think she was asking me that seriously. The next day, she told me that she hooked up with that 18-year-old guy. I said to her that that was weird and she shouldn't do that. She started to cry because I was being insensitive to her, and she told me that I didn't know how mature this 18-year-old boy was. I ignored her and just tried to forget it. Fast forward 2 months later, she comes with the boy to our flat and spends 2 nights with him. I usually just try not to confront her about it because every time I bring it up, she just melts down. So I was just uncomfortable in my own house for 2 days until the guy left. And then I tried to explain to her why I thought it was weird. This guy just entered adulthood. Like at the start of the year, he was 17, and I cannot see what she sees in him. I'm 24 years old, and I cannot imagine myself now with someone so young. So it's even crazier to me that someone 3 years older than me could. I told her this, as well as that I had a very special place in my heart for her friendship. But lately I had been finding it hard to respect her because of this. She tried to explain to me that this guy was so mature, and he's just not like the other teenagers. I call bullshit on that and tell her that I don't want to talk to her anymore. Do y'all think I'm the asshole for this? I know it's, quote, legal, what she's doing, but it makes me nauseous to think that she's capable of having sex with a barely 18-year-old guy. No, you're absolutely not the asshole for feeling weird and uncomfortable about this. Your 27-year-old roommate sleeping with an 18-year-old, yes, that is strange behavior. And yes, this is technically a legal relationship from 2 consenting adults, but it's still just weird. That's a weird age gap. And my point is that I get why this subscriber feels uncomfortable. Because at 27 years old, you're just in a completely different place in life than someone 9 years your junior. This guy just barely graduated high school, and this girl is several years into her career. And so to then go chase guys that are 10 years younger than you and can't really relate to you at all, it's just strange. And everyone in her life is going to notice that. And I think this subscriber is a good friend for calling her out and be like, hey, this is weird that you're doing this. And I can totally understand her being uncomfortable with this guy coming over to their house and hooking up with her friend. And this girl also knows that it's strange. She straight up asked you if it was weird if she hooked up with this guy before she did it. It's just as creepy as 27-year-old guys chasing 18-year-old girls, and that's just weird. Also, her roommate being like, he's mature. He's not like other teenagers. It's just, that line is insane work. All that being said, you've said your piece and you can set boundaries, but despite how weird it is, your roommate is going to make her own decisions. And if she wants to date this 18-year-old, then she's going to date this guy. But I don't know. Keep me updated. Let me know what happens next. I'm sorry that you got to suffer through your roommate's weird relationship.